Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? I know I'm unheard of. Something so profound happened to me. Something so great, so enormously accepted in the Matrix that I decided this is it. This is where I come from. This is something so phenomenal and supreme. I've never witnessed something like this before. I just relax completely before. I just relax and soothe the spirit into greatness, because great power means great responsibility, and therefore we flap our wings and fly. I am very content about how things are panning out, and I find joy in inconspicuous places. And these places are parallel realities, and I live and breathe these realities. Can you sense the ambience? Can you sense the true joy that emerges from within after subjecting yourself to cosmic master hypnosis? Does that tickle your fancy? If so, wiggle your toes briefly, just like that, in order to send joyful vibes in the universe. Yes, it works for me. And then I decided that I had enough. I had enough with the ups and downs of life, and nothing was held back at me once I realized the supreme magnificence of being tranquil and centered. Calm, cool, and centered. This is how it turns out to be. Enjoy this ambience. Enjoy the source of light, and that is the Cosmic Master. By his name, I attract things just by mentioning his name throughout the day. It's a magnificent experience. I never witnessed something like this before, and I'm pretty much sold on the idea of being an avid advocate of hypnosis. Oh, can you hear the ambience in the background? Oh my god, this is so wonderful. I am into the wonderful. And a great many things happen to those who seek the energy within, and that energy speaks volumes when it comes to bringing yourself into an alpha state of mind and realizing reality like it has never been before. And I'm very joyous of this fact, very joyous about the ins and outs of the game, of the matrix. I relax completely, and my vibes will take care of reality because I create and foster magnetic fields, and these fields are like the Elysian fields. They're very magical. So I relax completely and imbibe this great energy that the universe has to offer. I just siphon this energy and I'm able to transmit it to others. I do this via the recordings of the Cosmic Master. Such power, such dominance, such an electric energy field spreading all over my body once I immerse in the subconscious realms of the matrix. And then I realize power, I realize magnificence, and every step of the way is demystified. So I'm pretty much sold on the idea of being a subject of hypnosis and a creator as well. So I combine these two to create a combustible effect. A total sense of gnosis, such power that emerges from the depths of the subconscious mind. Because you have versions inside your very own mind. Version that you're great, the best, forget the rest, and the other is being up to par to excellence. And the other is being clueless, totally thrown out of the mud water. You look like a mess, and this is the path most people adhere to, the lowest vibration path. And I feel this extreme psychic energy permeating through me. Because, as I said before, I have dug very deep into the depths of the subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind told me that, hold on a second, I'll be back soon. As said before, I subject myself deeply to hypnosis. In fact, I am in trance right now. I am in trance. I feel my supreme self governing my senses. I harmonize with the ambience out there and feel the thrill of a magnanimous me. I am so peaceful and tranquil that I can split air in half. This is the silent power of the subconscious. The power is inexhaustibly gratifying once you get the gist of things. And I managed to adhere to this intelligence, so I reap the dividends down the road. And here I am watching the countdown of the next release of Cosmic Mastermind Programming. I set a timer there so people can reckon more or less when the next release will be available to the public. And as I said before, I received a deep level of cognizance. This cognition is set by the ignition, the sheer desire to activate the unwalked paths of the psyche. So here I am realizing power. Here I am realizing the unthinkable. And as I said before, I did burn a midnight oil trying to find the missing pieces of the puzzle. And I said to myself, why not program yourself? Why not program yourself to think exactly the way you want, to cause vibrations inside the cosmos, and start manifesting things that were out of reach before. So I realized power. I realized extreme potential. And that drove me to the unwalked paths of the psyche. I started to see things, so to speak. And once I started seeing things, I started to realize that this is it. This power is for real. This kind of awakening is up for grabs. All I have to do was think outside of the greed. This greed encompasses everything in this world. Anyway, back to the point. I realized that I had full control and authorization of my subconscious mind to conceive the unthinkable. And I started seeing things that the naked eye cannot. I started having these visions. Upon the revelations I had in the past, it started working for me like a tidal wave. It started accruing momentum, a big one. So I started receiving this intelligence coming out of the crypt. And I started using this power and start becoming one with this power. But the dominant factor was always who you will else to find in order to transmit this intelligence and create more power in the grid, because as we unite together, we don't just become cogs in the system, we contribute our energy field inside the matrix. And I believe that this is a small token of appreciation of putting a price behind each recording. We don't want tire kickers, we want people who walk the walk. We want people synergize with us in order to conceive something very inspiring, and that will propel us forward. Doesn't make sense so far? I know it doesn't. I have enough on my plate. I can't describe this echoic phenomenon that emerges purely out of the Cosmic Master recordings. I never witnessed such an enormity of the cause, taking gigantic and epic proportions. Amazing things happen, I always believe that, to amazing people. Those who program the mind with cosmic hypnosis will see light at the end of the tunnel. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and it shines through you. You're part of it. You're part of this energy. You're part of this phenomenon. And you feel so elated knowing that you're part of this phenomenon. Part of the Cosmic Master phenomenon. 96 days left, and the next recording will be released and available to the public out there. I know many of you are waiting on high heels about it. I'm one of you. I cherish these recordings. Isn't that amazing and fabulous that you're part of this phenomenon? That you're part of this glory? Doesn't it energize you throughout the day? Doesn't give you a supreme boost first thing in the morning when you hop out of bed and feeling this energy, this rife energy through you that stems from the sound files of the Cosmic Master? This is when perception meets reality, and I've seen what it can do before. I've seen what the power of the Cosmic Master can do for us. I have seen glory. I have seen such an enormous energetic field permeating through me after subjecting myself to this hypnosis. Wow, I wowed myself. First thing, I started listening to this deep trance, mind programming. And I'm an avid advocate of hypnosis. I really believe in the power of now. What you program your subconscious mind on a constant basis, this is what you get at the end of the day. This is exactly what you get. What you give is what you get. But when it comes to the Cosmic Master, multiply that 10 times more. And see and feel the thrill. I even enjoy this ambience that's surrounding this place. This blend of sounds coming together in order to constitute reality. And when you realize that you are a participant of this hypnosis, once you make yourself even a little bit vulnerable in order to acquire this kind of power, when you make yourself consciously vulnerable, you start accepting new stream of data because the guard goes down and the vision opens up. And when it comes to the Cosmic Master, it's hypnosis from the other side of the fence, the unexplored paths of the super mind. And once you become a dominant factor in the equation, once you stake your claim at it, you will realize that this kind of power can exist in your reality, that everything is feasible, and you become part part of the awakening, part of something that will boggle your mind, that will thrill you into unknown locations as you feel this tremendously uplifting energy from the inside out, and you feel this euphoric and elated state of mind 24/7, you'll definitely think that Earth, planet Earth, is here. This is what it is. The eternal paradise. Amazing things happen to amazing people. So we tend to program the subconscious mind day in and out in order to conceive this infallible belief system in you. Because I became an active participant of what? The reason why we're here, to celebrate, to accept this voluminous energy and feel so euphoric in the kind of state of mind that is adorable. And we are ready for a miracle. We're wide open to the endless stream of information that we filter from the universe. We feel this stream of energy, this stream of information, and our third eye opens magically. It just hit the right switch, and the third eye will start seeing more and more things. You have to communicate with your intuition forces that govern your senses, so you start bridging an imaginary gateway. A bridge right through you goes next to the third eye. So you are a byproduct of the program that you put forth in order to realize this amazing reality that's up for grabs. Your third eye will start showing you the unwalked paths of the psyche, will start bringing and shedding more life in your reality as you get to realize that anything is attainable for those who are ready to receive the vibrational energy of the Cosmic Master and create a magnetic field wrapping around the aura that they have, and others will start seeing more in you. You will start attracting the right people in your reality. You will start harmonizing with the idea that you are the best, that you are somebody who is made and cut to be a winner. And this infallible system ingrains deep within you, and you feel this magnificence, this spark of energy as it galvanizes your perception, and you start feeling more upbeat, more energized. This is the power of the Awakener II program, a Cosmic Master's creation, straight out of the crypt. And then, upon subjecting myself to this kind of hypnosis, I started seeing things that were very important and fundamentally accepted by my mind, and I started witnessing what? The truth, the light. It is such a joyful experience. I really have not seen something like this before. This tremendous and unspeakable faith started helping me see the wheat from the chaff and realize an extreme potency there, extreme power, psychic abilities that I never thought I had available in me ever before. I started seeing things, but at a fraction of the time. It lasted about 3 seconds at a time, 4 seconds, sometimes 30 seconds. That was it. I was in trance, seeing what the future has in store for me. All I had was to give it seed in order to process it. This seed started giving directions to the subconscious mind about what the conscious mind needs to hear. And this is when I realized tremendous and unspeakable power. Power I never thought I had before. Power that gushes out from other supreme dimensions. So I urge you to join us in this trip, because many of us will give power to the greed, to the system. This greed is something we long await to emerge with in order to electronically fulfill our dreams by digging deep esoterically. That's why you can peruse the internet and surf and browse the internet with your consciousness alone. Now you'd think that computers are a thing of the past. No, that's not the case. The case is that with your elevated consciousness, you will start realizing that you can surf the internet with the subconscious, the soul. You can soul travel into the internet and start seeing things. Mostly they're blurred, but sometimes they give you clear, crystal clear messages about the reason why and what is yet to unravel. And you get to be the initiator of this process, because you have to consciously do some things that other people would never do, is to believe in this process. If you don't believe, if you don't find a teacher to guide you to the unwalked territories of the psyche, you might churn and burn. I've seen that before. You have to accept explicit guidance in order to conceive the unthinkable, the heroic in you. Start forming the right decisions based on what the third eye sees. And the Awakener II is this kind of program. This kind of program that literally springs from within. It sprang to me. Once upon a time, I made myself completely available to this caliber of hypnosis. I achieved great levels of relaxation, concentration, and elation at the same time. Just close my eyes and start thinking about the unthinkable. Just close my eyes eyes and see with the third eye. After making myself completely available to hypnosis of the Cosmic Master, started seeing wonderful things. I knew what kind of action to take based on the hard evidence as given to me by my subconscious mind. When was the best time? And what is the best time? I will go out and smell the roses and carpe diem, do the things I imagine in the back of the mind, because it sheds light to this process. Thank you for being with me thus far, and I really believe that we together in synergy can accomplish a great many things as long as we glue together.